back. Moosen Spiel. JD here with his friend John. Toronto, Canada.
Yep.
Playing The Last of Us, and we started quite the adventure in the last episode, where we're filling the gaps of Joel's 20-year history in between his daughter's death and meeting Ellie.
He spent a lot of time raising horses, is what we decided.
So, the short version is, over the next year upon his daughter's death, Joel couldn't cope with it and kept his daughter in a puppeteer state where he could move her arms and legs to make her lifelike.
Yep.
And Tommy got in on this.
It was Tommy's idea to begin with.
Oh, was it? I didn't know that.
As I modify the story, it is.
Okay. Well, it was Tommy's idea. And at first, he tried to simulate the past life, the past civilization, where he figured she needed school. And, of course, when you have school, you need classmates, so they got a bunch of infected and dead children to also have their body limbs on strings. But the classroom the classroom environment wasn't working out so well.
No, I almost died there.
You sure did.
That's right, and so they decided to feed them to horses in order to raise a horse farm.
Well, I mean...
Because as we know, horses are carnivorous.
Horses, yeah. So the arithmetic and schooling wasn't working out so well. It wasn't really needed in the post-apocalypse. And so Joel and Tommy decided to teach these kids about horses. And how are you going to get the horses? Well, in the post-apocalypse, horses are carnivorous.
Yep, carnivores. Yep, that's right. Yep, we're good.
And that's where John left off. And I'm taking it from there.
Yep.
So I will collect my thoughts. And
well, the problem was that the horses weren't really drawn to the children meat so much. I think everybody at some level wants to eat Joel's dead kid. But the horses were a little confused at the prospect. And so they had to find a chef who would dress up the children meat to taste like grass. And so they put...
you have really lost me on the story.
And so they put an ad in the local paper for a new chef to come by and make the children meat palatable for horses. Who was to answer that?
That is an axe. You must pick up the axe and reinforce it with something.
Okay. Who was to answer the ad but none other than Tess? Oh god, I'm gonna die. Yep, dead.
Well, so let me get this straight. Everybody and the horses wanted to eat his dead daughter for her flesh.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. In order to attract the horses, he took an ad out in the paper for a person to dress up in a costume of grass.
No.
I did not get this correctly. This is why you lost me.
Spice up, make it palatable.
Wait, dress up his dead daughter in grass?
to attract
the horses?
Like grass. Dress it up with spices and shit.
But the horses are carnivorous.
Yeah, but they're confused. It's a zombie apocalypse. Nobody's really thinking straight. Okay, so maybe they just have to bring out the taste of the children's flesh a little bit more. Maybe not dress up to look like grass, but
And he did this with his daughter. He thinks is still alive.
No. At this point, he's sure that she's dead.
Okay, so all right. So I'll take it from there.
Okay.
Upon realizing you're dead again.
I am, yeah.
Upon realizing
Get a downed enemy to use as a human shield. Good idea.
Upon realizing that his daughter is officially dead, but still grasped the need for horses in the post-apocalypse, the ad in the paper was finally answered by whom other than Tess.
Yep. You're doing good.
See? Okay, I got it so far. Tess answers the ad, and this is when Joel and Tess meet each other for the first time. Tommy is just kind of standing in the background, looking at all of the marinated children.
Is that marinated children?
Well, not marinated, but marinated. Is that the proper term for puppeteered like
Maybe puppeteered
items?
would be a bit better.
All right, all the
marionette
puppeteered
isn't
children.
an English word anyway, so
Marionette.
it's a French word.
Well, yeah, but I was wondering what the. I guess that's not a verb. Anyways,
We're
ruining the improv story.
Yeah.
So let's see here. Tommy, looking at all their past work, has finally realized that things have come to an end. And this is when he decides to be born again. He meets this cult, who they call the Fireflies. They're rising up to restore humanity.
Are they a born again cult?
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
that's what they said, born again guys.
Hmm.
Tommy then talks to Joel, be like, brother, I can't grasp reality anymore. I need to be born again, much like your daughter, who will be born again.
Okay.
Tommy's not very good with words.
Okay. Yeah.
That's why he's younger brother.
It makes him a bit easier to write for. Yeah.
Yes. Joel realizes that him and his younger brother might have to split ways. For Joel is looking towards the future, and Tommy is still stuck in the past.
Yeah.
Joel says goodbye to his brother. They go their separate ways.
But Tommy won't have it. He says, "No, I will always love you, Joel, and I will always love the taste of your daughter's flesh. And we cannot split like this."
This is when Joel turns the corner of the house they were in and asks to himself, why did Tommy say such weird and strange words?
To which Joel realized that they were in the middle of a hallucinogenic trip on LSD.
Oh no! My, how the story has started over in all one random and drug encounter.
And that test was no more than an inflatable mailbox. Oh god.
They wake up in a daze. No more than a week has passed since his daughter's death. And drugs were the answer at the time.
Oh, get down, Joel.
My, how the mighty have fallen. He thought he had gone literally insane.
Yes.
But it was the drugs talking the whole time.
I am so close to dead. I'm not so sure we can get through this.
So,
God, motherfucker.
we have literally started this 20-year backstory into only a week has passed.
Yeah.
This is great. Wow, you are on fire.
I'm on fire, yep. Play cat and mouse. How about you give me some fucking health so I can do this properly?
You could just stay hidden behind things.
I don't like that. I just want to kill guys.
Oh, Jesus. It was all one big LSD trip. The puppeteered children weren't real.
Well, I don't know if I said LSD. Did I say LSD? I thought I
said LSD.
Oh, I thought I just said hallucinogens.
I said LSD shortly after. I'm sure you did.
Maybe.
Well, LSD is a straight-up hallucinogen.
Yeah, but I mean, I wouldn't.
I can tell you an extremely scary LSD story if you're up for it.
Okay, sure.
It's actually happened to me.
You took LSD.
No. So, in 2005, in Germany, I went to a Billy Idol concert.
Oh, that is scary.
Yeah, I like that. Nice day for a white wedding.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was good stuff.
I like that song too.
Mama.
It's a nice day to start again.
Yeah. So I'm really enjoying this concert. I was coming home from a bowling tournament actually. See a pattern here in my life? What are things involving
Oops,
bowling?
get out of the way, Tommy. I'll shoot you again.
Gonna make you take LSD again.
Ah, fuck. Now I'm back down to one hit. And
so I come to find out that Billy Idol's in this town, and I go to the concert, and I'm having a beer,
I'm just gonna be action.
and all of a sudden, halfway through the concert, the lights and everything start emitting this like purple color coming out,
Okay.
and I'm starting to just kind of question what's happening to me, because I've never done drugs before.
Yep.
Most I've done was gotten drunk one time during Oktoberfest. At this point,
Yep.
off of Rodler, which is Sprite and beer mixed together.
Yeah.
Needless to say, I was not the
like
daring kid growing up, right?
Yeah.
So I was freaking out. And it's kind of the old wives' tale where, you know, you gotta cover up your beer when you leave it.
Oh. This is one of those concerts.
This is one of those concerts. Well, nobody of, like, my age was there, first of all. It was
a Billy Joel concert.
Yeah, it was a Billy Joel.
Or,
Billy
sorry,
it was a Billy Joel.
Billy Idol.
It was a Billy Idol concert. So I start seeing all this purple, and what I'm thinking now is somebody had accidentally slipped my drink with the girls next to me.
Oh.
But mine was in my hand, like literally. Right? So I'm thinking they meant to put it in somebody else's, and they accidentally dropped it at mine. After a couple hours of seeing purple and stuff, and I'm trying to wander back to the train station, you just keep getting Molotoved.
Is that what it is? I'm
Yeah.
getting Molotoved.
And the next thing I know, I wake up two train stops away from where I was started. At the bus at a bus stop, kind of in a ditch. And totally just headached out. And I get home in time, and my host family is just kind of freaking out. It's like, where were you last night? Before the days of cell phones.
Right, of course.
2005. I didn't have one in Germany. So I get home, and I'm like, I don't know what happened. I went to a concert. Because what I did was I went to an internet cafe, and I emailed them saying I went to a concert. Yeah. So I was at least somewhat responsible.
Oh, the reload on this is crazy.
They were real nice about it. You know, they were more worried about like what had happened to me, and I explained what happened. Like, we got to go to the doctor like this second.
Yeah.
You know, I took a rape test.
Oh, you did?
Yeah, which is really weird to take for a guy.
Yeah, no kidding. Yeah. So, like,
because I explained to the doctor in my broken German like what had happened. I was like, ich war by Billy Idol concert, and he just kind of cuts me off. He's like, all right,
Billy Idol,
and
he's like he's taking out the rape test.
He he gave me he did some swabs. He did a hair like an on the spot hair follicle test.
Yeah.
And the only thing that came back positive was one of the tests they did, and it came back positive for trace amounts of LSD.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well,
and
that makes sense.
Yeah, so I got all the necessary paperwork. You know, I sent it all to the exchange program I'm on, what happened, and and they're like, oh my god, do you want to like go back to America? I'm like, no, it's fine.
Yeah, you got roofied. You got spiked or whatever.
Yeah, I got spiked. It's not like it's an abnormal occurrence among teenagers.
Yeah, especially males. I guess you were the wrong target. I guess the guy was aiming for somebody
Oh,
else.
for sure. Because otherwise something would have happened, for sure. I would have been robbed at least.
Yep.
We gotta get to the girls.
So for close to like 5 to 10 years, it was showing up in kind of blood tests and whatnot. Because it takes a long time to get that stuff out of your system.
Right, okay.
Hey, you got through it.
Yeah, I got through it. I'm just trying to find all the little shit now so I can make more med kits.
Yeah. And after and there's that good law is that you can't be punished for something you did in your past, whether it was voluntarily or not.
Right. Okay.
Yeah, as long as you don't have a like a criminal record or something.
Okay.
Yeah. It's kind of like, hey, yeah, I did pot when I was 13, but I haven't done it since. You know, you can't be punished for doing pot when you were 13 because you weren't caught at the time, kind of deal.
Right.
And any test you take now wouldn't come up.
Right.
So all they got to go on is your words.
And you're bringing this up to maybe defend Joel and his decisions?
Well, I mean, was he slipped? Was it on purpose? Did Tommy slip him drugs to get over his daughter? What was it, John? Please explain to me why all this was an LSD trip.
I think he was just inhaling too many of the spores on purpose because after Ellie died, he wanted to just become one with the spores.
They don't know why everybody was becoming zombies. Well, maybe after a year they did.
Joel's a bright guy.
Well, okay, it was a week after her death, so not really sure they understand what happened.
A week after his death, he was like, you know, it's about time I became a zombie too. And so, oh, nice. The unprotected flank.
Nice.
These guys are the enemies, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, they don't have the protected hard hats on. You're good.
I guess that's why everybody's wearing hard hats, so I can know not to shoot them. And the way this game works is I'm not even allowed to shoot my own guys.
Yeah, it's kind of disappointing.
I would say so.
They're all dead.
dead.
The kid's with me.
Tommy, Maria.
I was too
I
damn.
love you.
Well, how many of those terrible families are left?
Yeah, I'm fine.
Out of the 20 that are still here?
I thought it was 30. Ah, whatever.
It's okay, we can repopulate it.
Over these tables and this huge guy blasting with a
Slow down, slow
shotgun.
down, slow down. Listen, hey, it hurt.
No.
God damn it.
Yeah, Tommy's like, fuck. He found a daughter replacement.
Absolutely not. You tell him to go find somebody else. Do you have any idea? How
Yeah,
many
Tommy's
people
like,
today?
What's that all about?
well, but you know what? That was 20 years ago. So as far as he knows, this is his kid.
Does that have anything to do with me?
Talk about it later.
Did he tell you where the lab is?
Shut up, Ellie. This isn't about you.
Later.
This is about that LSD trip 20 years ago.
Yeah. Allie, do you like horses?
Do you like being covered in grass?
What fuck up in
It's
the
what
front
Tess
door
would have
with a-
wanted.
Yeah, that's right.
Oh, but wait. I can't figure out what reality and
What else to
drug
say?
trip is anymore.
Fine.
Maria. Here we go.
You. If anything at all happens to him, it's on you.
Like he doesn't give two shits about his younger brother.
Yeah.
It's like, what?
It'd be great if we just pulled out a pistol right then and shot Tommy in front of her.
It's like, there. Now we don't have that hanging over our head.
There.
don't have
What,
to
you mean
worry
like
about it.
this?
It's best this way. Well, maybe some real good will come of this.
I'm not treating this brotherly love with the reverence that I think the game intends me to.
I need to talk
treat it
to
with.
Ellie. Say again, I didn't hear you. Joe! What, what is it? That girl of yours. She took one of our horses and rode off. Damn it. Which way? Come on.
That girl of yours. What did we say to Ellie that would piss her off?
This doesn't concern you.
Oh, is that what we said? I thought we said we were going to shoot
So
her.
Ellie, being stupid, left on her own.
Yep.
And now you're on a horse chase.
Good. Come on, horse. Speed up. Tommy, you gave me the shit horse. Oh, I gotta stay on the track, is that it? Oh, the idea is to stay on the track to go fast?
Seems that way.
We'll find her. Don't worry.
Oh,
Well,
jump.
now that you've jumped that log, how about we continue this next time?
Okay.
Alrighty.
Time for a horse race.
So go ahead and press start there, buddy.
Okay.
Bye, everybody. Thank you for joining us. Moosen Spiel.